Hello there guys, welcome back to Younes Talks Football, welcome back to a brand new video. I hope all of you are doing well today. This is your match preview for Arsenal versus Chelsea, London derby, North versus West, top versus bottom. No. Let's have it right. Arsenal are not bottom of the league. They're close, but they're not bottom of the league. They are bottom half of the table, and Chelsea have an opportunity to not only keep them there or possibly send them to the bottom of the table, depending on results this weekend, of course, but Chelsea have a chance to go top of the table. That is what we should be really focused on, and that should be the prime aim. To go out there and just do what we do best. Do what we do best and the rest will follow. Now, before we get into today's preview, I want to let you guys know that later on, so at the time of this recording, of course, depending when you're watching this preview. If you're watching this preview before 6 p.m. UK time, then you have a chance to pop onto the Lee Gunners channel and catch me live on there as we are doing a preview and a stream to look into tomorrow's game against Arsenal. And if you're watching after that, then you can still go on Lee Gunners channel and watch it as a catch-up. So do head over there. I'll leave a link to his channel right here. Lee Gunners channel, 6 p.m. UK time. I will be on there for a live stream to preview Arsenal versus Chelsea with Lee himself. Now, let's get into this. Arsenal versus Chelsea. I see a lot of PTSD in the Chelsea fan base, yeah? A lot of PTSD. So many Chelsea fans are confident with the club, are confident with the team, are confident with the players, with Thomas Tuchel, with his ways, with the way that we've been doing things, with our winning, with our trophies, with our transfer business, with Lukaku. Everyone is happy. Everyone is super confident. But the moment you mention Arsenal, everyone goes, no, we're losing. We're going to lose. It's just the way it is. We lose. We're going to lose. What happened? What happened to the days where we used to, face Arsenal, slap them left, right and centre and send them packing? What happened? Yeah, and I understand. Like even last season, we lost to them home and away. They took 6 points off us. They had a horrific season. There was that one phase that they had where they were just losing. And then, boom, Charity FC, that we like to call ourselves, came along. Here's 3 points. Thank you very much. The first game in that season that we faced them, I remember calling ourselves Bob the Builder. Arsenal were stuck in 15th and they needed someone to help them. And in came Chelsea, in came Charity FC to help claw them from the depths of hell. And we did that until they managed to start winning a little bit and then they plummeted again. And then the second game, we just gifted them a 1-0 win at the bridge, didn't we? Jorginho mistake, ball goes rolling in at 0.05 miles an hour. And we lose the game. It happens, but I can sense the PTSD. Things have changed. This is where I want to come in and honestly try and give all of you some confidence here. Things have changed. Things are not the same. Yes, we gave them a game last year and they took 6 points off us and cool, it is what it is. But the circumstances have changed. We were trying to get some confidence. We were on the grasp of fighting for top 4. We weren't even sure if we were going to go on and win the Champions League. We were in a little bit of doubt. We were happy with what Thomas Tuchel was doing, but we were in a little bit of doubt as to where are we steering this? How is this season going to end? We were all a little bit nervy. Right now, we are going into this as champions of Europe. We just won the Super Cup. Had a fantastic display against Crystal Palace. Confidence is sky high. Great goals. Lukaku has signed. Yeah, we've got a striker now. Meanwhile, at Arsenal, well, same old really, isn't it? Except not same old. It's actually gotten worse. They lose to Brentford on the opening day. Things are very hostile. Tickets are still going. It's not a sellout. There's a protest before tomorrow's game. Everyone's peed off. No one's happy with Arteta. No one's happy with the recruitment. Their transfer window's been a shambles. Complete different circumstances. We have to keep ourselves aware that in football anything can happen, right? Of course. So Arsenal could win. You never know. I mean, look, Spurs beat City. Who would have thought that was going to happen? So you got to keep that open. But we are strong enough. We are confident enough. We have a manager who knows what he's doing. If we go out there and play our game, we will win. Simple. Now, the thing is, I saw Romelu Lukaku's interview and he said something very, very crucial here. he made an analysis before the Champions League final had kicked off, and he said that he knew Chelsea were going to win. Now, how did he know that? He said, I looked at the teams in the tunnel, and you could see Man City and the way that they were, well, not even lined up, but you could see they were all over the place. There was no focus. But the Chelsea lads, all in a line, everyone looking forward. Aspie and Rudiger looked like they had flipping laser beams coming out their eyes, and it was just focus. And Lukaku said, I know that look. I know that look. And when that look is there, you are 120% focused and you are going to get the job done. Chelsea have that under Thomas Tuchel now. We have that. So this is what gives me confidence with the way that we're playing, with our tactics, with the way that I know Thomas Tuchel has not underestimated Arsenal, that Chelsea have not underestimated Arsenal, that Thomas Tuchel's done his homework, he has set out a game plan, he's setting these players out to go out there to the Emirates tomorrow and get 3 points. And I don't think Arsenal, with the way that they're going under Arteta, have what it takes to get something or to stop us from doing that. That is my honest prediction. As I've said, anything can happen. Chelsea might have an off day. A few players might have an off day. A few players might make a mistake. You never know. Just like when they beat us 1-0 last season. So you never know. But I am so confident. And we'll see. We'll see. Now, talking about team news, Romelu Lukaku is available and ready for selection. And I'll get into how I think the starting 11 is going to be in a little bit. But Ziyech is ready. He's fit. He looks like he's up and running. N'Golo Kante is fit and ready to play. We haven't got any injuries. No injury concerns. I think everyone's fit, which is fantastic. Meanwhile, at Arsenal, Aaron Ramsdale, I think, might be available for selection. I think he will be. Odegaard isn't, so he won't play. Aubameyang and Lacazette, I don't think are available because they did test positive. So they won't be playing tomorrow, which means that their front line in itself is going to be what? Balogun again? I don't know. Saka and Pepe? Is that the front three? Yeah, under Arteta, as we saw against Brentford, it looks like there's a lot of work to get done. And I am truly confident that as long as we go out there, we are disciplined, we are controlled, we are listening to Thomas Tuchel, we are adhering to our game plan, we are confident on and off the ball, and we set out from minute one to pile on the pressure to Arsenal, they will crumble. So, it's up to us. It's honestly up to us. Now, in terms of the starting 11, what should Thomas Tuchel go with? As I've said at the start of the season, these lineups that I'm going to give you is what I think is going to be put out. Not necessarily what I think is best, just what I think is going to be put out. So let's get into it. What will the starting 11 be? Let's get into it. So we start off in goal. It's gotta be Edouard Mendy. I thought some of you were probably going to think I was going to say, what, Lukaku? Because there was pictures that came out of training where all the players were in goal. And Lukaku actually made a top save. So, yeah, he can play in goal if needed. Anyway, Mendy in goal without question. The back three, you know what I think might be done? I think we might see this. I think we might see Aspie, Silva, and Rudiger. Why? Experience. There's no Aubameyang tomorrow. There's no Lacazette, as we've already established. I think with the lads that they're going to be playing, who I think are going to be Saka, Pepe and Balogun, as I've already said, all young lads, all quick, especially Balogun, who has just come into the Arsenal fold, unpredictable in a sense, right? Because they're all quick, they're all fast dribblers, and they can all, have a lot of pace to their game. When you have the experience that I see like this with Aspie, Silva, and Rudiger, I just feel like they know exactly what to do. And that experience will shine through and frustrate their frontmen. That's just my prediction. Thomas Tuchel might actually go with something different, but I just think in terms of actually having a solid defense, that would be good. Now, don't get it twisted. If I see Chalobah playing, I'm happy. If I see Christensen playing, I'm happy. If I see Reece James in that back three, I'm happy. Whatever Tuchel goes with, I'm happy. That's just the way it is. So, yeah, but I do think that experience might be relied on tomorrow, just, for an assurance. That way, what we saw last season doesn't happen again. Now, in terms of the wing-backs, I think Marcos Alonso deserves to play. He was fantastic against Crystal Palace. There's no reason to drop him. Why would we drop him again? That's just my honest prediction. So, Alonso, I think, will be given the nod. Right wing-back, I'd go Reece James. Because we know defensively he's very solid. For the experienced centre-back line, he can provide that cover because he's quick and he's young. But at the same time, there's a point that I've decided to play Reece James here, or I think Reece James is going to be used, and I'm going to explain when I select who I think is starting up front. You know where I'm going with this. In midfield, the return of N'Golo Kante for sure because he's fit. Jorginho alongside him. Jorginho and Kante, we got to see that combination. That's our best combination. We've got to see it. We've got to let it play. And that I think is going to allow us to have complete control of the midfield. Who's going to play in midfield for Arsenal? Smith Rowe, maybe Xhaka. Partey is still out if I'm not mistaken. Odegaard's not available. But what's the midfield going to be? I think Jorginho, Kante, more than enough to take control of that midfield. So those two in the centre mid positions. Now the front three is where the dilemma is. It's a dilemma. And I honestly don't want to be Thomas Tuchel making these decisions. Good luck, Thomas. Good luck, mate. I could be very wrong. And I think I'm going to be very wrong. Right? I've just got a sneaky feeling that we'll go with Havertz and Mason Mount. Because how do you not? How do you not? You know, yes, there's a point for Timo Werner, and no, I haven't selected him up top. if some of you are thinking that, no. You can't not play Havertz. And at the same time, against an Arsenal team that crumble under pressure. You saw the way that Brentford were pressing and pressing and pressing. In offensive areas. How many mistakes did we see a Pablo Mari make, for example? Tons! Ben White, tons! You put that defence under pressure, they are going to crumble. So that's why you have to play Mason Mount. You have to play Mason. And that's why I've double emphasised on him there. I've double emphasised. Because I think he's going to run that defence ragged. Now you could say the same for Timo Werner. But I think Mason Mount is going to be a vital part of that midfield. You know, a vital part. And not only that, but I'm looking forward to seeing how he combines with Romelu Lukaku. Yes, Romelu Lukaku. And that comes back to my point why I selected Reece James. Because put a cross into the box, now we have a striker that knows how to head a ball into the net. And honestly, I think there's multiple ways that you can link up Lukaku. Multiple ways. Whether it's on the ground, whether he holds up, whether he's a target man, whether you link up and he runs in behind, whether you cross a ball into the box, Lukaku gets onto the end of them all. Oh! So that's why I play Lukaku. Now, the counter argument here, you could play Werner. And I wouldn't be surprised if tomorrow we see Lukaku Werner up top together. I wouldn't. But then who do you drop? Mason Mount or Havertz? You can't play them both. Because if you do that, then you got to drop one of Kante or Jorginho. But then that means we're going to play with a single DM. Which we're just not going to do under Thomas Tuchel. So what do we do? This is a headache for Thomas Tuchel. But I feel like there's a big opportunity for us to go with whatever we go with and it's still the right solution. And that's why we've got amazing squad depth now. And I think that is going to definitely play into our favour. And maybe in-game, maybe the second half, we see a different approach. Maybe Werner comes on. Maybe he starts and he comes off and we go to this. But there's so many different combinations. Maybe Ziyech features. Yeah. There's so many combinations we could go with. It's laughable. It's laughable. You know, Pulisic's out because he tested positive, so he's not even going to be involved. But imagine if he was available. There's another one in terms of a combination we could play. We are so unpredictable. Thomas Tuchel, mate, good luck. It's a good headache to have, but it's a headache, so good luck. That is what I think we're going to go with tomorrow. Now, in terms of a score prediction, this is difficult. Because, as we've already said, we don't know what Arsenal might show up, even though I don't think a good one might show up. But you never know. And history says that. But I'm confident. I'm not going to say we're going to batter them, but I'm going to go with a comfortable Arsenal 0, Chelsea 2. A comfortable win. Nothing too drastic, but not a tight one either. I think we take control. I think we nick a couple of goals. I think we take 3 points and we wave goodbye. And we send Arsenal to near the bottom of the league. Simple. And hopefully we go top. Or at least joint top with Liverpool because they won today. They won 2-0. So in terms of goals, you know, we're tight. So it's still early days though. It's just nice to be at the top of the table or around there. So we'll see what happens. But that's how I think it's all going to go down. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, your predictions, your lineups. How do you think it's all going to go down? Are you confident? Do you suffer from PTSD? Or are you like me and think that it's all going to be okay? Let me know what you think. And just to end, Arsenal fans are protesting before the game tomorrow. Please don't do what Man United fans did. Go onto the pitch and get it postponed. Please don't, because we want to play this. We don't want to show up to the Emirates and be told that the game is called off. We don't want that. We want to show up and play. So please let the game go ahead. Anyway, I'll see all of you later on Lee Gunner's channel. If you're watching, if not, do check out his channel. As I've said, it's already here. And watch the preview that I do on his channel. Thank you all so much. I'll be here tomorrow for the watch along. So make sure you're here for that one. And then after that, I will drop the match review. Where hopefully it's all calm. It's all me gusta. It's all lovely jubbly. And we get 3 points from the Emirates. So I'll see all of you then. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a good one. See you tomorrow. Take care. And peace.